Good morning, National Dayers! It's Mrs. Erickson. Today is Friday, November 10th. It is the 314th day of the year. There are 51 days left. Happy National Sesame Street Day.
This November 10th is Sesame Street Day. Did you know that Sesame Street is the most widely viewed kids' show in the world? Though initially meant to simply be fun and educational, the show has evolved into an international cultural phenomenon. Let's use this day to spell out our love for this unforgettable program. The seed of the idea that would become Sesame Street was first planted in talks between the television producer Joan Gans Cooney and Lloyd Morissette, the vice president of the Carnegie Foundation. During these conversations, Cooney spoke about her desire to leverage the ability of television shows to capture and keep children's attention with the promotion of positive social values. The strategy would prove to be not only innovative, but wildly successful as well. Sesame Street would premiere on November 10, 1969, and was an immediate sensation. As its audience grew, so did its capacity and willingness to address increasingly complicated social, emotional, and ethical issues. Make sure today to watch an episode of Sesame Street. With nearly 5,000 episodes produced, you can't go wrong by picking a random episode. Grab your friends, warm up your vocals, and get ready to rock out Sesame Street style. Everyone has a favorite song, and revisiting some of the greatest hits like Rubber Ducky, C is for Cookie, or I Love Trash all spring to mind. It's a great way to spend the day. Today is also World Science Day, Forget-Me-Not Day, it's the Marine Corps' birthday, and National Vanilla Cupcake Day. All right, National Dayers, today we're going to make a Sesame Street character, and I chose Cookie Monster. So you're going to need some colored paper, blue, black, and white, and then scissors and some glue. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut a big oval out of the blue. You kind of want it to be a little bit wider at the top. It's almost like a really rounded triangle of sorts. And then all around the outside edge, you're going to cut out little triangles because, you know, Cookie Monster's kind of fuzzy, so we need it to look like his hair's going everywhere. On the black, you're going to cut out a half circle with a flat top for his mouth and then glue that onto the blue. Cut out 2 small circles about a ½ inch wide and then 2 bigger white circles that are about 1 inch to 1.5 inches wide. Glue the black dots onto the white dots, and then just glue those eyes onto the blue paper. And you have made Cookie Monster. Now to go find some cookies.
Okay, National Dayers, I've got Cookie Monster and Elmo. I also am excited because I'm going to make Oscar the Grouch and Big Bird. Sesame Street was one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. I actually was supposed to go see Sesame Street live when I was 6, and I got super duper sick and we didn't get to go, and my mom and dad bought me the whole soundtrack of the show, so then I got to listen to Sesame Street whenever I wanted. I was very lucky. Keep smiling, National Dayers. Have a fabulous Friday, and I will see you next week. Bye!
It's time for super spectacular shoutouts. Our shoutouts today start us off with Mrs. Williams and everyone in the Life Skills program, grades 9 through 12 at Corona High School in Corona, California. Next up is Ms. Gregory and everyone in the 9th through 12th grade Autistic Support Classroom in Phillipsburg, Osceola High School in Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania. And our third shout out today goes out to Mrs. Young and everyone in the Life Skills and Autism Support Classroom in Upper Moreland High School in Willow Grove, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support. I hope you loved your shout out. Teachers, if you'd like to get your class a shout out, just complete the Google form. The link can be found below this video in the description. And here it is, our updated super spectacular shout out map.